Welcome back to the second video in the series on how to leverage ChatGPT. Let's get started with the next lesson. So last time we talked a little bit about the features included in ChatGPT. This time we will dive a little deeper and discuss prompt patterns. So let's get started. And last time we discussed what a prompt is. It's just a text input you feed into the system. And then the ChatGPT large language model returns a text output. We call that a response. So let's get started with our input. The one thing I want you to realize about ChatGPT is that it's been trained on billions and billions of documents across the internet. So it has a wide and very large knowledge base of all the different fields of knowledge of humanity. Like, for example, it's knowledgeable about aspects of law. It's knowledgeable about aspects of engineering. It's knowledgeable about aspects of medicine and so forth, and business concepts. So how do we tap into that knowledge? That's what the point I want to drive home today. How do we tap into specific areas of knowledge? We do that through the design of specific prompts. So the prompt I'm going to teach you today is how do you tap into that knowledge here? Let me give you an example. Pretend you are a financial advisor. Help me plan my retirement 30 years from now. So this kind of prompt pattern, we're telling it what role to assume. We're telling it to be a financial advisor, pretend you're a financial advisor, and giving it the request then of helping me to plan my retirement. And it's going through a list of things to consider. And we'll go through this list here in a second. Once it's done generating its response. So we go up to the top. ChatGPT said, planning for retirement is an essential financial goal, and starting 30 years in advance gives you a solid time frame to build up the necessary resources. Here's a structured plan that we can adapt based on your specific financial situation, goals, and risk tolerance. So it goes through 8 different key points. Define your retirement goals, assess your current financial situation, calculate retirement needs, maximize retirement accounts, talks about the Roth IRA and why you should consider contributing to one, and gives you advice like invest wisely, asset allocation, diversification of your investments to reduce risk, and then planning for healthcare. Maybe you should open an HSA account to plan for different healthcare expenses. Review and adjust regularly. It mentions have an annual review. Revisit your financial plan annually to adapt to any changes in your financial situation, market conditions, or retirement goals, so on and so forth. It even talks about other getting passive income. So you have your primary income source, and you might want to acquire multiple income streams, passive income streams on top of that. So it ends with saying, by following these steps, you'll be on a strong path towards a financially secure retirement. Remember, the key to successful retirement planning is starting early, being consistent in your savings, and adjusting your plan as your life and economic environment change. Give it a thumbs up. That's a pretty good response. So let me know what you think of this workflow in the comments section. We can have it pretend to be another person and then ask it for advice or feedback. As another example, pretend you are a programmer. Write me a Python code to plan my investments into a Roth IRA for the next 30 years, and with a 10% annual growth, what will be my uh, retirement account value? So then it'll go through the math, break it down into the years, generate a formula with the function that you can use in a Python program to calculate the future value of your retirement savings account through your Roth IRA, and it'll output that value. So you can then use that script in a programming environment and play with it. In the future, we'll go through more examples of things you can use ChatGPT for. These are just some examples to spark your curiosity. Until next time.